crap! I'm Ariel Cantor, the Director of Commerce at Serious Eats, and today we're going to talk about tools and equipment that you can keep in your dorm room. Being able to boil water in your dorm room is a huge game changer. We really like this cordless electric kettle by Cuisinart. The best part really is that it boils water super quickly, and you can use it to make mac and cheese, to make coffee and tea. You can pick it up and go over to your neighbor's room if they're cute. You can offer to pour them some water and then bring it back and get it boiling again. Last thing you want in your dorm room or really anywhere is a rodent problem. So whatever snacks you're keeping in your room, please use airtight containers. We have a few different options. I really like these OXO pop containers. They have a super airtight lid, and so you can plop your chips and whatever in here, close it up, put it away. And they're pretty attractive looking too if you want to just put them on your wall. For something a little more affordable, you can use what the chefs use. Pint and quart containers like this. They nest really well, so they don't take up a lot of space. You can slap a cover on it and the rodents will be kept at bay. Another great thing to have in your dorm room, which I couldn't carry over here, is a mini fridge, like this one. We really like the models by Avanti or Magic Chef. They have a really small footprint, they stay nice and cold, perfect for string cheese, fruit, beer, and whatever else you need to keep cold. Another item that I couldn't carry over here was a microwave, although we do have one. Do we have one in here? We like the Panasonic microwave. It's great, obviously, for making popcorn, but you can also cook bacon in it, which is a great way to make friends, or Kenji's single-serving nachos, which I think would make an amazing study snack. Another great item on this list is a multi-cooker. I wish that these existed when I was in college because you can do so much with them. You can make rice, you can even make yogurt in it if you want. Serious Eats has a ton of chilies and stews that you can make in here. All without ever needing a stove. You've probably heard of the Instant Pot before. This is like the king of cool multi-cookers, so it'd be awesome to have one. And this is the 6-quart model, which is great if you have a little more space, but if you are short on space, the 3-quart is also great. No matter how much cooking you want to do in your dorm room, you aren't going to get very far if you don't have a cutting board for prep. This is a great plastic cutting board by OXO. It comes in a bunch of different sizes. It's easy to clean. You can even put it in the dishwasher. You probably don't have one of those. I also think it doubles as a nice cheese board if you're entertaining, and you can always just plop it on top of your microwave when it's not in use. And to cut on your cutting board, we have 3 very basic knives to keep in your kitchen. We have a paring knife. This is just great for cutting smaller fruits and vegetables. If you need to peel vegetables and you don't have a peeler, this is also great. This model is by Victorinox and it's under 10 bucks. It's super sharp and it's pretty small, so pretty easy to store. The next one is a bread knife. So say you want to make sandwiches with some really good bread. That means not the pre-sliced stuff. A bread knife is great for that. This one's by Tojiro and is also really affordable. And finally, a chef's knife. You know, this is the most essential knife in any kitchen. You can use it for all sorts of tasks. This is the Mercer Culinary Millennia. It's super affordable, really sharp out of the box, and it's a great starter blade. And if you beat it up, it's not terrible. So now that you have these 3 knives, another thing to pay attention to is storage. You obviously could get a really cool magnetic knife rack like that one. It kind of doubles as cool storage and decor. But if you're storing them in a drawer, make sure that you have these knife sheets to slip over the blades. This will make sure that when you open your drawer, you're not gonna just cut your hand open or damage your blades. So you don't wanna have to look up on YouTube how to open a wine bottle with a shoe. You should just buy a waiter's corkscrew like this one. It's really cheap, it's easy to use, it even has a little knife to cut that foil. In this case, I don't need it because this is actually a twist off, but you get what I mean. So another really dumb thing to do is to try and open cans with a knife. It's super dangerous, you will destroy your knives, and you should just buy a can opener. We recommend a whole bunch on the site. We have a whole review of the best can openers. We have big ones, we have compact ones. This one is by Easy Does It. It lives up to its name. It is easy to open cans. It easy does it. Done. Traditional blenders can be really bulky, expensive, and difficult to clean. That's why for dorm rooms, we think that an immersion blender is the best thing you can get. This is one by Allclad. It's awesome because if you want to make smoothies or soup, all you have to do is put all your ingredients in a container and whiz it up. I used one last night to make a little sauce for some grilled chicken, and it was awesome. Make sure you unplug it before you take it apart or try and wash it, because these blades are super sharp and you don't want to blood spatter your walls. Is that gross? Whether you're pulling an all-nighter or you're nursing a serious hangover, having ice cold water is the greatest thing on earth. So get a pitcher with a water filter like this one, fill it with water, stick it in your fridge, and you'll have nice cold water whenever you need it. If you do have a filter, make sure you clean it out pretty often because it can get disgusting. If you don't have a kitchen and you really do want to work on your cooking skills, an induction burner is the way to go. You can get a single burner just like this, which doesn't take up very much space. The reason why we recommend an induction cooktop as opposed to an electric one is that it's actually a lot safer because it heats up quickly, it cools down quickly, and it only gets hot when you put induction ready cookware on it, which is stainless steel cookware and cast iron cookware. If your dorm says you cannot have one of these, don't bring one in, but it's a great thing to use to cook all the foods that you like. So if you have an induction cooktop or a regular little kitchen, you really only need 2 pieces of cookware. You need a 3-quart saucier for boiling pasta or soup, and this sweet little non-stick pan. So really from eggs to pasta, these 2 will cover you both. And finally, I'm just gonna get to some utensils that will help you cook. Right here we have a spoon, a spatula, tongs, and a whisk. And if you're doing some more precise recipes that need measurements, go get yourself measuring cups and measuring spoons, and that's about it. For a little extra credit, you can bring an immersion circulator to college so you can do all the sous videing you want. This one is by Joule. It's super compact, can fit right in a drawer. So all you really need with your immersion circulator are some zipper lock bags, a Cambro, a vacuum sealer if you really want one, and some ping pong balls to keep the water from evaporating. I'm sure you have some of those lying around for a little game. Damn it. Closer. Sorry. Ha-ha! And now I'm gonna shotgun this beer. Just kidding, I'm not.